From the front to the back, from the left to the right side, we worldwide. From the east to the west side, get it, girl, that's right. Let's ride. Shit, that HBK.
This is Gurber Mathews of Gurber Mathews Photography and Cryotech Films, and you're watching HBK. I got started doing photography in 1999. A couple of my female friends, I was the only male around. I wound up taking their camera and doing some nude photography for them. They liked the picture so much that they had more female friends come in, and it just like avalanched into a complete business, and that's where it started. For film, my cousin C Assassin, DJ C Assassin, him and Raw Inc. Seen some of the little minor projects that I was doing, and they threw some backing behind it, and they created Cryotech Films for me, and we've been rolling hard ever since.
From the front to the back, from the left to the right side.
My childhood was interesting.
From the east to the west side, get it, girl, that's right.
Grew up all over New York. I was born in Brooklyn. Families from Belize, the South, Colorado, all over the place. I got so much cultural diversity within my family. It's crazy. I guess you could say that I'm mostly Brooklyn, though. That's why I got it tattooed on my arm. There weren't too many obstacles revolving photography. I guess the only obstacle that you have when doing photography is being in a relationship, because your relationship takes a toll with being around a lot of women, and a lot of women wanting to be naked around you and so forth, so on. So that kind of like, you know, that's a strain on your relationship. It's a strain on trust. But for film, oh man, there are a lot of obstacles that you got to overcome. When I teach or when I kind of counsel younger filmmakers and videographers into the business, you know, I try to steer them clear of some of those obstacles that I had to go through in order to become who I am and reach this plateau. A lot of things, you'll find a lot of middlemen and a lot of leeches, people that stick to your talent, you know, and try to take from you. A lot of people try to use you, especially when you have really good talent in this business. I've been through situations where just even recently, I went through a situation with a particular film company where they took advantage of my talent and you know, was hiding money under the budgets and so forth, so on. But you know, it's all a learning experience, and you know, I get to pass that on to future generations in film. I love my bike life. 2 wheels, acting a fool on the road is where I get to let loose. A lot of people don't get to know that side of me. I'm also known as Chopper in that world. But when you see me on that green thing, it's a problem. I'm usually that person that you're cursing out because I'm flying past you in between cars while there's little to no traffic or lots of traffic. It doesn't matter. Everyone knows my extensive fitted collection, which I am very proud of. I carefully pick and choose each hat. I make sure it's very, very hard to get, even for me. And as far as everything else, I'm a little bit of everything for everything else. I don't really have a main brand that I stick to. Brands really don't mean anything to me. It could be a no-name brand. It could be an up-and-coming brand, just as long as it looks good. That's the most important thing. I think fashion is more about how you feel than how you look and the price tag on it.
So, Gurber, is there any like goals, aspirations that you have right now going towards the future? Are you trying to get like more of a, you know, a big Gurber studio where everybody come and do everything there? Like, what?
I definitely am looking forward to doing something like that. I think that's every filmmaker's dream, to have their own production studio, like really large production studio. I could see that happening in the not so near future, but further down the line, yes.
And like during like equipment and things like that you use, what do you particularly go for when you know, go out buying your equipment?
We go for light and something that gives us great quality. Maybe a red or a red camera, some of the Canon lines, and a lot of new stuff. The new Profoto lights and just some of the new stuff I saw on the line that helps us out by being light and easy to carry. Light is the key word.
Well, you hear that. So as far as sponsorship, are you looking for Canon to sponsor you? Are you hearing this, Canon?
Canon, I accept checks. I accept all sorts of endorsements. We need to talk. You need to, yeah.
So those of you who don't know, Gurber is one of my photographers as well, and he did some fabulous photos for me. You know, y'all must have liked it. Y'all seen it. That's his work. As well as for right now, he's gonna show you a little bit of his work and style, taking photos with me on an average camera. So it's gonna be Android, my Galaxy, just to show you how talented he is.
Let's do it.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city.
Let's go.
Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes. Trying on all our clothes. Boys blowing up our phones. Drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Pulling up to the parties. Trying to get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No. Ain't got a care in the world, but got plenty of beer. Ain't got no money in my pocket, but I'm already here. And now the dudes are lining up, cause they hear we got swagger. But we kick 'em to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm talking about everybody getting crunk. Boys try to touch my junk. Gonna smack 'em if he getting too drunk. Nah, we go until they kick us out. The police shut us down. Police shut us down. Po shut us down. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock.
So, as a conclusion of our interview, where do we find you, Gurb? Like, you know, are you on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook? You have your own website. What is it?
I have my blog, www.gurbermathews.blogspot.com. Twitter, Instagram, everything is Gurber78. That's Gurber 78. And to find me everywhere else and some of my work, just Google me. Gurber Mathews, Cryotech Films, Gurber Mathews Photography, New York.
There you have it. Peace, love, and knowledge. Bye.
From the front to the back, from the left to the right side, we worldwide. From the east to the west side, get it, girl, that's right. Let's ride.